I have discovered the great ray that first brought life into the world.
Oh, and your proof?
Tonight you shall have your proof.
Hey y'all, it's Genesee, aka the HORRORble Baker. Welcome to my new channel. Here I am beginning my journey into baking, specifically with sourdough. I invite you to join me, whether this turns into a nightmare or a dream come true. I love bread, I love food, but I'm not a great cook. I can follow directions. Tonight, I am starting my sourdough starter.
Quite a good scene, isn't it? One man crazy, three very sane spectators.
Before we bring this monster to life, we need the right tools for the ritual. No guessing here. We're going by weight, not volume, because precision is the key between disaster and a masterpiece. First up, the scale. A digital kitchen scale set to grams. Next up, the vessel, a clean glass jar with a loose lid. You can have one of these guys that loosely fits over the top, like a hairnet, or you can loosely place the lid on top. A cloth or a paper towel secured with a rubber band will also work. Next, we have our master catalysts, our unbleached bread flour, and our whole wheat flour. Of course, you need the lifeblood, which is lukewarm filtered water. You can use your tap water, just make sure that it isn't heavily chlorinated. Lastly, you need some sort of tracker, which can be a simple rubber band or a fancy band like this one that has days of the week and time, which you can mark onto your glass jar. We need to follow these steps exactly in order to survive. We are building the foundation for Pennywise, or Freddy Krueger if you're feeling extra nightmarish. The first step to making your sourdough starter is to zero out your scale. Then you want to take your filtered water and pour in approximately 50 grams of lukewarm filtered water. Scale is 0. Okay, that's 53 grams, so we're going to say that's good. After you've added 50 grams of lukewarm filtered water to your vessel, you want to then add your unbleached flour and your wheat flour, 25 grams each. I'm going to use a tablespoon just because I haven't done this before and I want to get my measurements right. Okay, so that's 25 grams of unbleached flour. Now we do the same thing with the whole wheat flour, 25 grams. And 25. Now we stir this vigorously. You want a thick, shaggy paste with no dry flour left behind. It should look like swamp creature's mud, and you should be able to do the blizzard test. It's not falling out. That's the blizzard test. It passed. And see the consistency of it? Hopefully that's right. Now we're on to phase 3, the incubation period. We let it sleep like Freddy would want. For now, you don't want to suffocate it, but you do want to cover it. Gases need to escape. Lightly cover the top of it. You can use a net. You can lightly place your lid on top. It doesn't matter as long as it's covered and gases are allowed to escape, because you don't want to open the lid and you'll have a literal jump scare in your kitchen. The next step is finding a nice warm place for this to sit for the next 24 hours. And that's just to see if anything starts breathing, to see if anything starts to come to life. You want it to be away from drafts, but out of direct heat, because you don't want it so hot that it kills the yeast. And that's why this thermometer is important. You want the temperature to be around 22 degrees Celsius or 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's it for day 1. We have set the trap. Now we just wait 24 hours to see if anything starts breathing. Check back tomorrow for the first feeding. That is, if it hasn't already escaped the jar. Be sure and hit that follow button to follow along in my frightening journey. Will this be a tasty masterpiece to lead into more tasty masterpieces, or will this turn into an absolute nightmare? Just follow to find out. And if you aren't already, check out my other page where I do movie reviews and reaction reviews. Mostly horror films, obviously. But that's it for today. I'm Genesee, and I am your HORRORble Baker. Until next time, love ya.